Hello, my name is Steve Mauro. I'm the Vice President for Academic Administration at Gannon University. I haven't always been an administrator. I actually started as a faculty member many years ago and have been doing research on water quality for the past decade. It's a funny story how I got started. Actually started in molecular biology of all things, studying bacteria and viruses and all the genetics that make those things work. And so was really just in the lab environment every single day. I then furthered my education, graduating and getting my PhD from SUNY Buffalo, and furthered my education at Cornell University for a few years, studying again of all things fruit flies and the genetics and the molecular biology that makes them work. But through that experience, I learned all these new molecular techniques, so how we can study things at a level of detail that just aren't possible in many places across the world. And so when I got to beautiful Erie and got to this lakefront, I thought, how can I actually apply this background knowledge to some of the pressing environmental concern issues, that surround us both in Erie and globally? And that's when I got into water quality. And so what I was able to do was apply my background training in molecular biology and genetics with bacteria and viruses and actually do the research in the water to be able to test for bacteria and viruses in our water environment. At the time, we were developing a new procedure that would allow us to use those molecular techniques to test the water for the quality in 2-hour time frame, and that was greatly improved over the 24 hours that it once took. We actually worked with the beach management agencies and were able to get this into a state protocol, and so now 10 years later, here we are still doing research on the water, expanded that initial study to now include chemicals of concern, prescriptions, personal care products, so now looking at the chemicals in addition to the microbes and viruses that are out there. And I was able to write a book about all of this, not just capturing my own experiences, but the experiences of all researchers across the world in some of these pressing issues. I will tell you that the book, which is called Flooded, Drugs, Bugs, and Our New Water Crisis, really uses Erie as some of the hallmark features for how some of these water pollutants are getting into the lake waters and polluting the lakes and leading to some health problems both of the lake and to humans as well. So really we're at the forefront of research here in the area and here at Gannon University.